Hi viewers, yes, as you can see I have got another Timex watch. Done quite a few recently, but why not? They are bringing out so many beautiful looking watches and this one's no exception. It's a dive watch. This is a really very functional dive watch. Really attractive. It's called the Deepwater Reef and it's a very well built watch actually. So we'll quickly go over the specs on this one. The case diameter on this is 41mm. The lug width is 22mm and the case height is just 12mm. Now as you can see, it is a quartz watch, but that's fine. It is a very well built quartz watch, and of course being quartz it is a hell of a lot cheaper than an automatic one. Now they do a Deepwater dive watch as an automatic version, but not in this colour combination. It's quite an attractive, stylish titanium case, automatic with an interesting bezel, but you see that is around £400. This one is just retails for £170, about $200. I think that's really good value for money because it is actually really well built. It's got a great fit and finish and really good polishing for a low priced watch like this. See the sides there, really good brushing, and the beveled edge is polished, tops of the lugs are brushed, but it is a really high standard of polishing and the fit and finish is really good all over. Comes on this rubber strap, which again is really good quality. Big Timex branding on there, which isn't to everyone's taste, but doesn't bother me. It is quite an unusual strap in the fact that it doesn't have a loop. It just goes through that gap there, which you think is uncomfortable on the wrist, but it's not. It's just a bit fiddly to get on though, which is the downside. But yeah, the nicely finished buckle, quick release mechanism on this strap, got a screw down case back, nice deep engraving with that Deepwater branding like that, and you've got the wave pattern there on the case back, which is also repeated on the dial, and who doesn't love a wave pattern on a dive watch? Always looks good. Nice deep blue colour. And all the markers there are super luminova filled. They are slightly raised on the dial, the markers. I like the handset, got that slightly skeletonized look, and the second hand is white with that red section just to add that bit of colour. Really nice. And then you've got an aluminium insert on the bezel, and it's a 120 clicks. Actually a really good quality movement. Doesn't feel like a cheap watch, this bezel. Really good. No backplay at all. Lines up perfectly. And it feels good. It's not tinny or gritty. Just good quality. Also you've got a screw down crown, and again there's quite a nice movement there, and good pop, comes out quite a good way, and a very smooth action too. And that is signed with this red arrow telling you which way to turn it. Thanks for that. Would never have guessed otherwise. It is, in my opinion, it's one of their best sports watches. It's really attractive. I think the design is excellent and a good size, 41mm. Also the crystal here is sapphire as well, which isn't something they normally do on their sort of low price quartz watches. So you've got good specs, 200 metre water resistance, sapphire crystal, screw down crown, screw down case back, quick release straps, a good quality rubber strap, excellent fit and finish. And for under $200 you cannot go wrong with this. Yeah, this watch competes quite well against the Citizen Quartz dive watch, the ProMaster. It actually has a, because I had the ProMaster as well, I feel like this has a little bit of a better fit and finish to it. Although I do like the ProMaster, it's a very good watch, but this is more refined, whereas the ProMaster is more of a tool watch. This is a bit of both. It's quite elegant, but also very sporty too. Okay, I'll just put it on the wrist, show you how that looks. It is certainly fiddly getting it through there, because the rubber is quite grippy, it's not sliding through, so it's going to take a bit of a while getting that. Okay, finally I've got that on, but it's very fiddly. Shame, because it looks nice, but I don't know. I'm glad it's quick release, because I want to quickly release it and chuck it out the window. I haven't got the patience to keep fiddling around with that. Maybe I'm doing it wrong and I'll find a better way, or I'll just get the hang of it. But the issue is that it goes underneath, not on top, so it's very hard to push through because you can't grip it at the other end. But I don't know, maybe I'll find a better way of doing it. As I say, once it's on, it does look really good and it fits nicely. Although the other thing to point out is I've got a 7-inch wrist, which isn't a particularly small wrist. Anyone with a smaller wrist might struggle because that's on the last hole there. Okay, I've got it fairly tight, could go on the next one, but it might be a bit too big for people with small wrists. I don't normally ever have to have a strap right on the last hole like that. But apart from that, it looks great, feels lovely, nice slim profile, and those lugs do curl down a bit too. Great. So let's have a quick look at the Lume now, because that does have loomed markers and handsets. So we'll check that out now. And yeah, actually that's really good. That is a good Lume on there. You've got it on the second hand as well, and the Lume pip there at 12 o'clock. It's bright, and it does last quite a long time. Not Seiko bright, but I've seen a lot worse. That is not bad at all. Okay, before I finish, I'll just zoom in on that dial. We'll look at that in closer detail. Yeah, that looks great. The printing is really crisp, very sharp printing actually. Yeah, that looks really good. I do really like that wave pattern. And those markers, yeah, they are applied, but they don't have any real sort of edging to them, which looks quite cool, I suppose. Normally you might see a sort of silver chrome edge, but they look good. There's no rough edges to them. It's got quite a modern look to it, this dial. And the handset is well finished. But yeah, overall I'm really impressed with the polishing on this case. It's something you would see on a much higher priced watch. It does look flawless. Really, really is well done. Nice dark blue colour on the bezel insert as well. Great contrast. Okay, that's just about it. That is the Timex Deepwater Reef dive watch. A really capable quartz watch, good build quality, and a very attractive piece as well. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.